Hi everybody and welcome back. So with spring coming up in the next couple of months comes prom season and just the warmer months where everyone likes to start getting tan again. So I decided to do a video for you guys today giving you a couple tips and tricks on how to get tan quickly. So I work at a tanning salon while I am here at school and I've learned a lot from working there, and I wanted to share some of the things that I've learned with you guys today. Just a little disclaimer before I start. We tell this to every tanner that comes in. Everybody is different, everybody's skin is different, everybody tans differently. Some people tan super quickly, some people burn and don't tan very well at all, but everyone's totally different. People always come in and ask when they're trying to figure out what level to do. Will I burn? Will I get tan by tomorrow? Like, we can't guarantee anything. Nobody can guarantee anything. You know your skin best. It's really a hard judgment for anyone else to tell you what to do. So anything that I say in this video is kind of like a generalization. It's kind of like our baseline that we use and go off of, but I can't guarantee to you that if you go and tan in a bed for 12 minutes a day, every single day of the week, in this level, and this level, that you're gonna be like a bronze goddess by the end of the week. So that's just a little disclaimer there. Everyone's different. You should know that. And yeah, we can go ahead and get started now into the rest of the video. Alright, so before I really get started into the tricks and everything, in order to explain this video better, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the tanning salon that I work at, because every salon is different. They all have different beds, different ways of categorizing like levels of tanning beds and stuff like that. So in order to explain it a little bit better, I'm going to give you a little bit of a background about like what my tanning salon is like, and then you can compare it to places that you go, or when you're doing research to find places to go tan, you can kind of compare the beds and everything like that. So to start off, I work at a place called South Beach Tanning Salon. It is a corporation. They have a bunch of different locations. A lot of them are in Florida, and then there's a couple like scattered around other states, but that is where I work. So at South Beach Tanning, we have 5 different levels of tanning beds and then also a spray tan option. So starting off with level 1, which is our basic tanning bed. These beds we have are from the brand Onyx, and basically what our level 1 is all UVB rays, 100% UVB. There's no UVA in them. It has one bulb for facial tanning, which is kind of like just goes like right across your face. It doesn't really do much. We don't really consider it to have any facial tanning, but there is one bulb. And then it is a 15-minute bed. You do not have to flip in it. You can just lay there and it gets both sides. We kind of compare this bed to like laying outside in the sun for 4 hours. So you would essentially get the same amount of color you would from laying outside. So after level 1 is obviously level 2, and level 2 is kind of an upgraded version of level 1. So it is still kind of a basic tanning bed, except this one has more facial tanners. It has bulbs that go all around your face, not just like a one single bulb. It's still all UVB rays, reddening rays, and it's still like laying outside in the sun for 4 hours, except this time you now have your face covered as well. These beds are by ProSun, and they're also 15-minute beds, just like the level 1. You don't have to flip over. You can just lay on your back or on your stomach, your choice, but it does get you from both sides at the same time. The next bed is our level 3, which is my personal favorite bed. It tends to be like a good calming ground and a good starting place for most people. So basically what the level 3 bed is that it has both UVA and UVB rays. It's half and half, which means it has half reddening rays and half bronzing rays. So people tend to see the most difference when they use our level 3 beds because they're getting a little bit of reddening and a little bit of bronzing. For most people, what the case is when they go tanning is that you need to burn before you tan. Like when I go out in the summer, I will get a really bad sunburn, but then after that, I will never burn as bad as I do for the first time at least, and then I normally start to like fade to a tan, or from then on, my color will just build into be more tan than red. So you do need the reddening rays to kind of give you that initial like push to get your skin going, but then after that, the bronzing rays just help kind of bring in a tan color instead of more red. So the level 3 is nice because you get a little bit of both. You can get that initial reddening ray that you need, but then the bronzing rays will kick in and help out with that tan color. The level 3s do have all facial tanning, just like the level 2s, but they're a little bit upgraded, so they're a little bit better facial tanning. And it is a 12-minute bed instead of 15. At our salon, we also do have a levels 2 and a level 3 stand-up, which they're the same thing as the lay-down beds, except the fact that you get to stand up and you can like put your arms up, or you can get more of your sides and your shoulders and stuff, things that like laying down can't necessarily always get on your body. So that's the only difference between them. So upgraded from the level 3 is the level 4, and basically the same thing as the level 3. It has a little bit more bronzing rays than reddening rays, so it's not half and half anymore. It's more UVA than UVB rays. So we normally start to recommend this bed as like you already have built your base tan that you want, and then this one will kind of accentuate it. It's not a bed that we typically suggest to just jump into. You won't get tan as quickly like that. This bed is called an X10, and it is a 10-minute bed. This one has a lot more reflectors on it, so it gets those parts of you that a regular lay down bed wouldn't normally get. It's kind of like a stand-up, but but you do get to lay down. So it gets like your shoulders or like your sides and just places that a stand-up would get better than a lay-down bed, but you still get to lay down. So then our last level is our level 5, and this bed is called a Matrix. It is also a 12-minute bed, and this one is strictly bronzing rays. There is, I think, like 1% of UVB rays in it, so really no reddening at all, strictly bronzing. You don't want to use this to build your base tan. This is a bed you would use, kind of like the X10, as a bed that will continue to bronze you after you've already got your base tan. And the quickest way to get tan, of course, is a spray tan, which is just instant. We do have a spray tan. It is called a Versa spray. It does it completely for you. No person has to stand there and spray you or anything like they used to. You stand in there, you do the different positions and stuff, and it's over in like 2 or 3 minutes. It's great. There's different settings and stuff that you can get, different colors, different levels of darkness, moisturizers, extenders, intensifiers, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so my number one tip that I could possibly give anybody for tanning and keeping a tan is to use a lotion. I think I'm going to do a whole nother video on lotions because there's so much I could say about them, and I don't have my lotions here with me to like show you guys. But I wouldn't even get in a tanning bed if I didn't use a lotion, because I think that they're that important. Basically, the sum of what lotions can do is that they can protect your skin. Tanning is known to make people's skin wrinkly or saggier quickly. They can protect against that, make you smell good when you come out so you don't smell like burning skin. If you have tattoos but you spent a lot of money on, they can help protect them from fading. They keep your skin hydrated after you basically lay there in a tanning bed and fry your skin. Like, they do so much to help benefit you. They extend your tan. Some of them even keep tanning you after you get out of the bed. Like, they do so much for you, and I can't stress enough how important they can be. So I'm gonna do another video on them, but I just can't stress enough how important using lotions are. I mean, I just see so many people come into our salon and they'll tan every single day, won't use a lotion though, and they're spending a lot of money on this membership to come tan. I mean, between $25 and $80 a month people spend at my tanning salon per month to come tan, and if they don't use a lotion, and I don't see any difference in their color. Like, it either goes away as soon as they get out of the bed because they didn't do anything to prep their skin or keep the tan or anything like that. And it's just like one simple step that you could do, and like it could make your tanning experience like 10 times better. All right, so my next tip is to exfoliate your skin. You want to make sure you get all the dead skin off before you go tanning, because once you tan, it's only going to tan the outer layer of your skin, which is basically dead. So when it does start to fall off or peel off, or you finally do exfoliate after that, you kind of just lost your tan. So it's really important to exfoliate, shave, all that kind of stuff before you go tanning, so that you're not just tanning dead skin, you're tanning the skin that people are going to see, and it's actually going to stay on your body for a while longer. So the last big tip that I have is that you want to alternate levels. And I guess at my salon they're in levels, so that's why I'm saying levels. I don't know how they work necessarily at every salon, but what I mean by that is that you want to alternate beds in different rays. So like I mentioned before, like some of our beds have UVB rays, some of them have UVA, some have a little bit of both. You want to alternate. You don't want to stay like in the same bed with the same rays every single time, because your skin will get immune to that. It will stop making progress, and it'll take a little bit longer for you to notice the differences that you want to notice. So at our tanning salon, we do have a little trick on how to get tan in a week, basically, which I've tried it and it actually did work really well for me. And like I said, I'm a person that does not tan very easily, and I honestly got really dark from this. I've done this twice so far, and it worked great every single time. And it worked great both times. Granted, I was using lotion and I was exfoliating through this, so that definitely did help. At our salon, our trick to getting tan in a week is that you do, for 7 days straight, a level 3, a level 2, a level 3, a level 2, a level 3, a level 4, and a level 5. Once again, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So basically you're alternating between our levels 3 and 2. Like I said, level 3 is half reddening, half bronzing. So you're getting those reddening rays in the first 5 or 6 days. You're getting the reddening and bronzing from level 3, and then you're going down to a full reddening bed, which is important, like I said, in your base tan, to have that reddening, to kind of get that initial like reddening ray before the reddening can turn into bronzing. So alternating between the levels 3 and the 2 do make a big difference. You're alternating levels, you're alternating rays, and that definitely does help. And then your last 2 days you're hitting up the level 4 and level 5, which are 4 has a little bit of reddening rays still, but mostly bronzing, and then level 5 is pure bronzing. That's kind of our little like trick that we go to. Like I said, I have done this twice and it worked really, really well. I love the outcome that it came with. I was using lotion, I was exfoliating, so I was doing all the other prep that help keep the tan, which is definitely important. So I really hope this video was helpful for you guys. I'm trying to make it as like as like universal as I can to like explain the levels and stuff like that, so that you know what the beds are. That at your salon you can kind of compare the beds that I'm talking about to your beds, and then you can kind of like find the equivalent and use them as well. And look out for that lotion video because I'm really excited to make it, because tanning lotion is kind of like my obsession, and I love, like, I can't even stress enough how much I love them and how important they are. So I'm so excited to make that video for you guys. I'll do it as soon as I can. Yeah, other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!